A little nonsense is what I need. Now if you wanna get the best of me,
It's good morning. Ladies. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. It's 11:26. I have been semi-busy, semi-not. Did not go to the gym again because of my ribs. I'm going to try to go tomorrow. I'm fixing to head up to my mom's to help her get a couple things done real quick. A couple little things, nothing big. I have been up to my store, got things done up there. Yes, I look rough because it is a day of trying to get stuff done. Looks like it wants to rain here, but we don't have rain until later. These clouds and trees blowing say otherwise. So, let me run up there and get stuff done real quick. Then, what have I done here? I've done all the floors. I've done laundry. Washing machine is on the wash cycle. Between the first couple days of the month, I try to do all like things that need self-cleaning. Like air purifiers, I clean those. Dishwasher, washing machine, detail the vacuum, stuff like that. So the washing machine was the last thing to do. But it's pretty good because it tells us when it needs to be done. And it's normally every 30 days, which falls normally between the 1st and the 5th of every month. Depending on how many loads of laundry I do. That just shows I do a lot of laundry. But let's run up to my mom's, help her real quick. And then I'll be back home, and I'll be back with y'all. So I'll see y'all in just a minute. Okay, so I ran to the grocery store real quick, and then I had to run and pick up my mom something. So I got on and got gas. I normally try to get gas at the beginning of my work week, which technically starts Wednesday. So went ahead and grabbed gas, which I only used 100 miles last week, so it wasn't that much. But while I was there, I cleaned out my car. Look at all these I found. They're 10% off at Sephora at Kohl's. And I actually need a couple things, so it's from Amazon returns, and then they give those to you. And you can only use them in-store at the Kohl's the Sephora in Kohl's. But when I was at the gas station, this dad was with his daughter. Absolutely cutest thing. She had her purse. She had money because she was holding her money in her hand. And they were grocery shopping, and she wanted to cook dinner for her mom and dad. I overheard the conversation because I was real curious. Because they had a little cookbook, and he was squatted down with her, and they were going over the recipe of what they needed to buy and what they had already at the house. And she's like, well, I want to buy all the stuff that we need to cook it. And he goes, well, when we have certain spices at the house or certain ingredients already, you don't have to rebuy them because the spices can be used multiple times. And he goes, well, we already have milk, so because all you need is a cup of milk. And he goes, we just bought a gallon, so you just use that cup out of there. And she's like, oh, okay. So he goes, just because the recipe says this is what you need for your grocery list, it doesn't mean that you have to buy the stuff if you already have it. The little girl looked to be maybe first grade, and I just thought that was the sweetest thing because she goes, okay, this is how much money I have, and so I want to cook you and mom dinner tonight. And so he said, I know. And so they were sitting down talking, or he was squatted down talking about it, and I just kind of I acted like I was reading the back of a box, which I didn't need that. But I just wanted to hear, I'm being nosy, yes. It was just the sweetest thing. And the fact that he took time to explain this to her, and the fact that she wanted to use her own money to cook them dinner. I just thought it was the best thing. I think she's making some kind of chicken pasta thing. Just from what I could understand from the conversation. But I literally thought that was the sweetest thing ever. And for him to seriously sit there and explain, well, we have this, we already have this, so you don't have to buy it again. And teaching her. Like, that's a life lesson. I don't know. That was my moment. And then I went and got gas. I already said that. And can I say if you're a minivan driver, I'm sorry if I'm fixing to offend you. But here in town, these minivan drivers think they own the damn road. They are the most dangerous drivers. Like, you literally have to watch out for our minivan drivers here. I'm not kidding. This lady just came barreling, this is my little rant, through the parking lot of the gas station. And it's around lunchtime, so there's all kinds of people at the gas station, people getting gas, people running in to grab, I was at a Shell station, people were running in to grab, waters and sodas and all that stuff. She came through that parking lot 100 miles, not literally 100 miles an hour, but 100 miles an hour. And I'm like, there's kids out here, there's elderly people walking, and you just come barreling through, didn't even tap the brake, literally pulled out onto the street, squeaking tires. I'm like, girl, you know, there's times that I wish I was a cop just to get these kind of people. That's it. I don't want to jump in front of a bullet. I give everybody that's a police officer 120% credit for that, because that is not a job I want to do. But I know a lot of cops, and I give them praise for being a cop and respect our cops. So there's that. But I love to be the one that gets these crazy people like that. Okay, I'm all done. I did clean out my car while sitting here. My car's not ever dirty, but I just went through my console and my glove box and got rid of some stuff. I do have, I was just right there by the other bank. I do have a check I need to deposit, but I'll just do that tomorrow. I don't want to backtrack. Alright, let's go home and let's finish tidying up the house. It's almost done. Spent time with my mom, helped her do a couple things, and now I'm heading back to the house. So I will see y'all here from the homestead. Bye, guys. Okay, guys. So I have got the house picked up. I sat here and talked for about 20 minutes about a project that I'm not ready to talk about. So let's just say I got a pre-loved bag that sells for like 8 to 10,000. Got it for, let's say, 3 digits. Very low 3 digits, because this bag is nasty. I am taking it to a local cobbler that specializes in rebuilding Louis Vuitton bags and stuff like that, and we're going to turn this bag into what I want it to be. I'm not saying anything yet until it gets done, because I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. Most likely he is, because he's done other things for customers of mine, and he said normally he's about 4 to 5 months out, but since I refer a ton of customers to him, that he is going to take care of me very quickly and have it done by next Tuesday. So I'm super excited about that. So he already has it. It's in his hands. So now, hold on one second. Sebastian, come on. It is now in his hands. And let's just pray that it can be done to what I want it to be done. Otherwise, I'm going to take the canvas and have it just turn into something else. Because the canvas is the one it's really hard to find. So that was the whole reason I did it and got it for the price I did. And it came with all the proper paperwork. So, at least I know the canvas is authentic. Authentic? Did I say that right? But we shall see what can be done. Dinner is looking really, 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 really good. It is a chuck roast that's been cooking in the crock pot all day. Look at that. Yummy. Okay, I'm going to head back to the bedroom and start folding some laundry. It's 4:12. Mr. Evans getting off at 6 tonight, so there's that. Just got off the phone with the tree trimmers for the front of the neighborhood. We were having all the trees trimmed. It's like a $6,000 project. Which in my mind, it seems like a lot. But then I think about, it's really not, because we have, I think there's 25 big trees down our greenbelt. And some of them have grown into the power lines above. And so if we don't trim them, the city does. And the city comes out and makes it look like a giant ass boat. And it looks like crap. Which, it's free, so you can't complain, I guess, but it looks really bad. So we're having our arborist guy come out and try to take care of it before the city does it. And make it look more presentable. It's just a lot of money. We still have one homeowner that hasn't paid, won't reach out to us. We've offered payment plans. everything, nothing. He is now accruing massive late fees. And he gets one more notice this month on the 15th if he hasn't paid. And then it goes to the lawyers. And that just tripled his bill. And there's the phone. Always when I pick up the camera. Okay, socks, underwear, pajamas folded. I'm going to work on putting our jeans and slacks, which I've got 2 pair that I already mentally know that I need to get rid of. Onto kid hangers. Okay, my husband's area is a mess. Okay, he's got all these clothes up here. And guess what? Let's go do a load of laundry. Okay, and of course, I did not pre-open this. And they have sealed... This is still better than any electronics I've ever bought off Amazon. Okay. Let's see if I can do this, if I have to go get a razor blade. I think I can. Okay, there we go. I think it'd been easier to go get the razor blade, but I got it. Okay, so what I did is I bought baby hangers because they're shorter than our, not baby, but kid hangers. Gosh, these are so tiny. These are like Barbie style. Okay, I'm moving this. Hang on. Oh, y'all almost fell over. Okay, so this is my idea. Let's see if this works. Maybe I should have gotten toddler. Well, I don't know. These say kids. Okay, so here's a regular hanger. Here's a kid's hanger. They like fit inside. So my goal, and this should work just fine. Pair of pants. Haha. Slide them even down all the way. Look at that. So now there's no more of this. They fit just right. Man, that looks good. Okay, guys, let me work on this and I'll come back to you and show you what... Oh. So here's Evan's pants right now. Here's all of mine. Mine go all the way back. Okay, let's do this. So, this has become cleaning out the closet. Well, at least my side. I cannot clean out the hubby side because that's his stuff to do. But here's the pants. Look how much better those look. Those are Evan's. Mine. So I have my slacks right here. I did jeans to my darker jeans, to my khaki color jeans, and then back there are my joggers. I put my joggers all the way in the back right now, just because it is not jogger season. Now, I am fixing to go through clothes. I have so many dress shirts that are out of whack. I have jackets that need to be put up for the season, because we're not wearing jackets anytime soon. Even, yeah, I mean, we won't wear jackets to Mexico. We won't be wearing jackets on the cruise in September. So, I am fixing to move jackets to the other closet and go through all this. So, bear with me. Okay, guys, hot and sweaty, but got my side of the closet completely organized. Those are all my flip-flops. Then, oh, these aren't perfect because I just did the shelves. But all my shoes. I have a pair of Golden Goose under here. Thinking about putting my good shoes up there and putting the bag up. But These are all my gym shoe, or these are pickleball indoor, okay. Outdoor, indoor pickleball. Weightlifting, spin shoes. These are hiking and waterproof shoes. On clouds, these are kind of like, I call them my more dressier tennis shoes. These are just, these two are just, or actually these three are just kind of junk around gym shoes. These are a bunch of miscellaneous Nike, Converse. Down here, these are like my really good leather shoes, Kohans and stuff like that, and Steve Madden. Down there, just like slip-ons and boat shoes, and then all of my flip-flops. My good ones are right there. Under, all the way down, dress shoes. Oops. I vacuumed and hit everything. Those are all my dress shoes. And then on this side are all my boots. So, short sleeve, kind of button-up shirts here. Dress shirts. These, starting here, go back to all my flannels for winter that are dress shirts. If I try to buy another flannel shirt, I told Evan to stop me. Polos. And then just t-shirts, or like my velour t-shirts I like to wear a lot. And miscellaneous t-shirts all through here. And then this side's all Evan's. He's pretty organized. Obviously the vacuum doesn't stay there. That shelf he uses for like his pajamas that he's going to wear again. Or if he only wear a pair of shorts like for a couple hours, he'll put them there to rewear. And then kind of his winter clothes. And then button up short sleeve shirts, and then all of his pants. But guys, what started was changing out these pants. And I put these on the wrong hanger. Okay. So, see how much better all these look when they're on the kids' hangers? It just looks more like a department store. So, that is the closet. I've shown y'all in here before. This is just my jewelry drawer. Watches, rings, all the above. Gym clothes. These are like swim trunks or like shorts that you have to wear underwear with. These are all gym shorts, gym t-shirts or gym shirts. Evan's pajama and lounge drawer. And then my pajama drawer, that's for me to wear tonight. That's why it's out. But yeah, closet is clean and organized, as good as it's going to get. And then I have a container to go up. I found all kinds of stuff I didn't know I had. Don't tell Evan. I found some really nice clothes. There's sweat bags on them. So, and then I've got to hang up clothes that we bought from Nordstrom's. I need to wash those before I put them up. I meant to wash them today, but I forgot. But I'm going to work on that here shortly. Oh, sorry, babe.
It's okay, doesn't want to be.
No, you're good. Evan's watching Housewives, and they're probably having an argument. Okay. That is that. I'm going to hop in the shower and call it quits because I'm hot and sweaty now. So I will see y'all after my shower. Oh gosh, that vein in my forehead popped out. See y'all in a minute. Okay, loves. Calling it quits. Going to bed. Going to try our hardest to go to the gym in the morning. We haven't been since Saturday, so this is going to be a struggle for both of us to get up. We've been sleeping in, and it's been really nice. We're just not evening gym people. At least we don't think we are. Maybe we should try, but it's so busy in the evening.
We have to go later.
But we go to bed so early.
We have to go to bed a little later. Maybe we should try that.
So I am getting all of our clothes ready. I'm just going to go ahead and show you. I was going to do it tomorrow. To be washed before we wear them or get them altered. And we got more Tommy Copper socks. Look how they package these. Each pair of socks has a full card, plastic, and then just a pair of socks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new pair. But yeah, each one has its own card and packaging. Maybe if they didn't do this, the socks wouldn't be as expensive. But these socks, guys, if you're looking for like luxurious gym socks or just like everyday socks, these are the ones you need to get. They're called Tommy Copper. Here they are. Okay, guys, I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Sleep tight.